Well, both the presumptive Democratic and Republican nominees descending on North Carolina today. Hillary Clinton appeared in Charlotte with President Obama at her side, and we are just minutes away from Donald Trump taking the stage in Raleigh. Of course, North Carolina, no doubt a battleground state in this election, and Dr. Martin Kifer, political professor at High Point University, joining us with more on this. If there was ever any doubt in your mind, I mean, today really kind of proves that this is a battleground state.
Yeah, it sure is. And every indicator we're getting right now in terms of how people are spending their money, when they're showing up, and the kinds of things that's being said on the campaign trail leads you to believe that North Carolina is in the mix.
Let's take a look at a poll we have. Let's see, this is the first time I'm seeing this as well. This is from 538.com. It's the projection of 17 polls. Clinton with a with a lead 58.5% to 41.5% for Trump. Still a very close match up there.
Yeah, what that's doing is just bringing together all these polls to look at the likelihood that Secretary Clinton is going to win the state. And they do give her a small edge. I mean, 50-50 is a coin flip, and so 58% is just a little bit beyond that. So what we're looking at is a tight race. Both of these candidates have positives and negatives from the perspective of people here in North Carolina.
Let's talk a little bit about today. What was the significance of President Obama showing up with Hillary Clinton today in Charlotte?
Well, this was his first big day on the stump with Secretary Clinton. And it happens, as you all were discussing before, at a time when the FBI has made a statement about whether they're going to pursue charges against Secretary Clinton. And so all of those things come together to make this a pretty big day in creating momentum going forward, or in the case of a counterpoint by Mr. Trump, perhaps a day where things might stall.
And how does he help based on his popularity? Does he help?
Mr. Trump or Mr.
President Obama? How does he help Clinton, or does he help?
Yeah, President Obama, when presidents travel, particularly presidents like President Obama, who now has a favorability rating and an approval rating over 50%, they can help whoever it is they come into town to support. And that's not necessarily with everyone, but with key supporters. It can help with fundraising, and overall it can push up the excitement level for supporters in the area.
How important is North Carolina going to be in order for Donald Trump to win? Of course, Donald Trump set to speak at 7 o'clock tonight. How important is our state?
I think that Donald Trump is probably looking at the likely battleground states and saying that North Carolina, just like for other Republican candidates in the recent past, is, if not a must-win, one you really need to take a serious look at in order to create a path to victory. And so for Democrats, they've won in different ways. President Obama recently won in with a different sort of path without North Carolina. But for Republicans, North Carolina has been absolutely crucial.
All right. We'll just have to wait and see. Dr. Kifer, thanks so much for joining us.
Yep, thank you.